So we're gonna pause for a second, head off out of the shop, and we're gonna go hook up with Patrick. Now, Patrick's a guy we met through George. He's got a YouTube channel.
Patrick has a YouTube channel called New Jersey Outdoor Adventures, and he'd seen our van around. As you know, it's kind of hard not to miss. And he does, Pistol, come here. And Patrick does videos on just different types of things around New Jersey, but he also, when he sees unique vans or RVs, he does video tours of that. So we're gonna go meet up with him, and while we're there,
yeah, he's got an awesome van himself, so I wanted to show you guys what that looks like. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, his RV is so cool and unique that I thought we just gotta share it.
We can't pass it up. All right, meet us over there. Patrick, what is this vehicle you have?
Hello, I'm Patrick with New Jersey Outdoor Adventures on YouTube, and this is my 1997 Ford E350, but it's an Airstream B190 conversion.
It's a beast.
It is a beast.
It's a beast. It's a four-wheel drive conversion. I had that done at U-Joint Off-Road in Fletcher, North Carolina. They do excellent work on the Ford Econoline chassis. With their four-wheel drive upgrade, there's a 6-inch lift and it has 35-inch tires.
Look at that lift. Wouldn't you like that clearance, babe?
I would definitely change your, I would swap clearance for you in a minute.
You know, it's a great off-road vehicle for the light off-road that I need to do. The only challenge is because Airstream put the top on it when they did their conversion, it's a little tall. I'm 10'8", so you know, clearance is always an issue, but it's perfect to go on the beach. The van is 21 foot from the front bumper to the back, and I have the luminous back bumper with the one-up bike rack. I'm into gravel biking, mountain biking, so it's always nice to have one or two bikes on here. If I'm bringing a buddy, they can come with me. But aluminous, it's a little noisy because it rained all day. They do great work. This is all aluminum powder coated, so it won't rust. It's also lighter weight than a steel back bumper.
Nice.
But I could load my bikes up here and the arms swing up. You put the tire in on both sides and clamp it in nice and tight. Full-size spare tire on a swing arm. Aluminous puts storage in the back bumper, so you know you could put another winch back here, but I put my power cord and some of the adapters in there. And U-Joint Off-Road sent this out, and I had it rhino lined on the bottom rockers. I originally would have had blue stickers. When we peeled them off, some of the paint came off with, so this was a good solution to cover that up. And back here, originally this spare tire lived in this compartment, but it had little tiny van tires on it. So I had a local friend of mine that built a stainless steel insert, and I incorporated outside quick disconnect shower. And then I have all my Pelican cases here for different tools. So I have all my air tools in here because I have ARB onboard compressor. So if I deflate the tires when I go to the beach, when I'm leaving, I could pump the tires back up. There's a regular air chuck here, and I have air tools. I could also pump up the rear air suspension, and that's crucial on these because there's a lot of weight in this because it's a full motorhome conversion. When you have a full tank of fresh water, gasoline, and propane, you could really dial in that suspension and get it adjusted properly. Everything I need for my outdoor adventures are in here. Helmets hanging up for road or mountain. And I even have a hammock that I could ratchet strap to the back rack into a tree. Nice. If I want to chill out for the day. Now, I'm not a full-time van lifer. I'm a weekend warrior. I work at a Airstream dealership. I put a lot of hours in there. So when I leave work, instead of going all the way back home, I could just jump in a van and head out for the weekend and be back at work on Monday.
Do you typically do boondocking, or are you campgrounds?
This year I did 29 nights in the van. 2 of those were at a campground plugged in to 30 amp. I literally pulled into the campground 8 or 9 o'clock at night, drank a beer outside, hung out, went to bed, woke up in the morning, right on my bike. So I wasn't really hanging out at the campground. These were nights that it was very hot out and I wanted to use the air conditioning. I didn't want to have to run the generator all night long. Yeah. But every other time I'm boondocking. I have 230 watts of solar on the roof. Surprisingly, I only have one AGM Group 24 Series 80 amp hour battery on board, but that is enough to power everything I need. I don't turn on all the lights. I only turn on my inverter for a very short period of time. I have a 1000 watt pure sine wave inverter, and my refrigerator I just converted to a compressor style refrigerator. It runs on 12 volt or electricity.
Nice.
And it's only 2 amps per hour, so it's very minimal runtime. I made the curtains that would have came with this were like frilly. It kind of looked like a hearse.
You didn't like that look?
It wasn't for me, so I made up my own curtains, pretty much mimicking what Airstream does on the Airstream base camp. This is all umbrella material. I'm not an expert sewer, so you can see a little bit of mistakes, but these zip up. I left this one half, so when this closes, it allows light into my wardrobe. So this wardrobe you can reach from the back or inside. This side I black out completely here because this is a shower toilet area.
Okay.
Around this side, I have my gray and black tank waste. So gray tank is your sink and shower waste, black is your toilet. I have a city water connection with a water pressure regulator built in, and I have a 30 amp power connection, 125 volts. So if I want to plug it in when I go home or go to a campground, I plug in right here. I got the luminous ladder, so I could climb up, and you know, usually these vans don't have the high top on them, so I can heave myself on the roof, because you do have to clean your solar panels occasionally. We have a refrigerator compartment here. This would have cooled the original absorption style refrigerator. There would have been a propane flame behind here all times, and then there's a roof vent too up top. Because I switched to compressor style refrigerator, I don't really need this vent, but the hole's already there, so
yeah,
what are you gonna do? But I don't store anything in there. In this compartment here, I have my tracks here for if I need to dig the tire out of the sand or to climb over something. I got my ARB compressor here, and I have leveling blocks. I have another set that are painted. I spray painted them black. For whatever reason, I like to make them bright orange, but when I'm parked downtown and you're on the side of the road and you're in the crown,
it's not very stealthy.
It's a little crooked, so the water doesn't drain down the shower. When you're sleeping in bed, you get a head rush. So I put these under the tires, but you know, they're bright orange, so I have a separate set that I use that are black like this for leveling it out. This is a generator I never use. I put about 2 hours on it this year.
The original?
Original generator. You really don't need it. I found you just don't need the generator. It's the V10 engine, so I get an incredible 7 miles per gallon.
Wow.
And, wow. New Joint Off-Road built a custom front bumper. He does these bumpers in-house on a CNC machine. Aluminum. It's got the big hooks here. I had him put a front hitch receiver in, so I could put a rack there or fishing gear if I wanted to do that. Anything I want to slide in a hitch receiver, I could put here. Then I did the Rigid Industries lights in the front bumper. I got amber and I got the spot. Vantage Optics front headlight conversion. Front headlights were all faded and yellow. Couldn't really see what I was doing when I was driving. I had a company local called Blazing Visuals. They wrapped the top. It's a vinyl wrap up top.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
now,
so the original top was off-white. So it was pretty, wasn't appealing to me. So I wanted to do something different. I was thinking about painting it, but once the rhino lining was done on the bottom, I thought, man, that would be great to wrap the top. A lot of people think that because it's black, it's going to get really hot. It's only the outside. The rooftop is white, so it really doesn't gain any heat. Now, one of the things, like if you notice a Ram ProMaster van chassis or Transit or a Mercedes Sprinter, they have the big sliding door. The Fords didn't. They had little tiny doors, so you do have to duck quite a bit to get inside. And then with the big lift on it, it's even more awkward to get in and out. So if I'm going to be parked somewhere for a while, I do have a little step stool. It just makes it easier to get in and out. Recovery cabinet here. If you're ever going to drive on the beach in New Jersey, they do require a whole list of things that you need to have with you in order to be accepted on the beach. So all those items are in this cabinet, but I added the axe and the saw because if I am driving on a back road and there's low branches, I'll be able to cut them so I could get through. But there's a leaf extension here that allows you to have more counter space, a little magazine rack, and if you want to come on in, Show you what the space looks like inside.
Oop. Oop, there goes my head.
So yeah, you hit your head, and that's kind of the thing with these vans is you have to duck a lot. But once you're inside, it's a very spacious area.
Nice.
I have a double sink. You know, if I was building one from scratch, I would have put a just bigger bowl sink. I took the carpeting out and I put a Pergo style floor in one of the more premium products. It's more stable than doing hardwood because it doesn't expand and contract. And then there would have been a jackknife sofa here originally, and I switched it out with a gaucho sofa. So I copied what Airstream does on their travel trailers. And once the table's out, even this table is a Lagoon table, this slides out. And it goes all the way up to here.
Okay.
And each one of these metal glides that it slides out on supports up to 250 pounds. So it's very stable. But then this backrest, and I have another piece that's not in here right now, slide in to fill the gap here. If you wanted to have two people here. For one person, they could easily crash right there.
Yeah. Nice.
And then,
Extra bed up here.
yeah, there's a overhead cable that slides all the way out and lays flat. I'm 5'9". I have to sleep diagonal when I'm up there. I swapped out for the Nova Cool refrigerator. This is a compressor style fridge. But this is very efficient, runs off the solar and battery, and you know, if I'm plugged in, it will switch to that. I have a regular gas oven. And a lot of people, you don't see too many gas ovens anymore. You see a lot of convection microwaves. I use this 4 to 5 nights a week. 3-burner cooktop.
Wow.
Yeah, I have an exhaust fan that goes outside. This is all fiberglass. It's a 2-piece, you know, top and bottom. And there's cabinets in here, so I got all my stuff like stored in here that I need in the bathroom. There's a fan, and then the shower curtain goes all the way around and it encapsulates you. So I have enough room in here to take a full shower. I have a regular style porcelain toilet, so I'm not doing a composting toilet, so it's a regular flush toilet. And there's a little sink back here. And then I use Rigid Industries scene lights because I do a lot of work on my mountain bike outside. And I can flip this switch and I have a scene light that lights this whole back area.
Nice.
But what it's helpful for is there's a light up top here. Okay? And at night, when you want to brush your teeth, your head's making a shadow. You can't see what you're doing. So with this on, it bounces off the back doors and you can see everything you're doing there.
Nice.
And then over here is my wardrobe. So I have all my clothes hanging up, all my mountain biking gear. And then I have a laundry chute. So that was one of the things, like after the fact, I was like, what do I do with all my dirty stuff? So I was driving around with a bag of dirty clothes on the passenger seat. So now I have it contained in one compartment. Yeah, it's pretty much a tour of my van.
Well, this is a pretty rad van, I have to say.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud of it. I want to say, out of everything I ever purchased or made in my life, this is the one that I could justify more. I use it a lot. You know, I'm not traveling cross country. I'm just doing local stuff. But I was able to bike the whole entire coast in New Jersey this summer and then spend a day in each section and do a 40-mile segment each day just to explore. Like a lot of people say, like you could travel all over the world and only take like a small percentage of it. I'm traveling just in New Jersey and I'm going to different spots, and this has been years. And sometimes you'll repeat a spot just to check more stuff out or just enjoy it again. But there's just so much in a little tiny state like New Jersey, and this van gives me the freedom to do so. There's
Freedom
so much
is the
within
key
2
word.
Freedom
hours.
is the word.
We
Yeah,
had
totally
a
agree.
conversation in the van one time. We were trying to decide what is it about this lifestyle that we love so much. We know we love it, but what is it that like we just want to keep doing this? And it finally came down to the freedom that we have. I gas up and off we go. And so, what would you like to tell our viewers about your channel? What's your channel about?
So my channel, I created my channel about 6 years ago for my love of New Jersey. I grew up in New Jersey. I've been here for 43 years now, and there's so much to do. I love history. That's what I do. So basically my channel started out as just mountain biking, me with a GoPro strapped to my body, biking around, telling a little bit about the trail I was on. But I found so many cool abandoned places as I was biking that you know, being that I love history, I would then explore abandoned places. So that's my channel kind of turned into abandoned places. And being in the RV business and my passion for the brand Airstream and RVs in general, I started interviewing and bumping into people that had RVs while they're on the road, and they were giving tours. And my audience really responded to that, and the channel really grew. So I focused, I kind of rebranded this summer. I rebranded to RV tours, tiny house, anything related to people out on the road doing something different, whether they're sleeping in their car or have a van conversion like this. That's kind of what I'm doing. And the reason I did that is I want to make a connection between product and lifestyle. A lot of people look at product, they're not sold on the lifestyle. The people that are sold on the lifestyle find the product that works best for their lifestyle. There's lots of RVs in the market. There's Class A's, Class C's, B's, travel trailers, teardrops, you name it. There's a lot of choices out there, but not every one of them is perfect for every lifestyle. So hoping with my channel, it allows people that are thinking of doing something like this, be able to make that connection and figure out what product works based on the experiences that the people I'm filming can share with the audience. And also people that have RVs that just need that little bit of motivation. Maybe they could hear some of the stories from the people I feature on my channel to motivate them to go out and do more, and maybe get some ideas on some of the hacks and modifications they've done to their RVs, because that's really the cool stuff, is what people do to adapt
Make it their own.
that's made for everybody to work for them. So that's New Jersey Outdoor Adventures on YouTube, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video.
Yeah, appreciate the tour
we'll
for
put
sure.
some stuff in
Yeah, we'll link you up
and-
down below.
Yeah,
So.
and you could check out my channel, because on my channel I just did a tour of your van.
Yeah.
So that'll be a treat for your viewers.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I appreciate the tour.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me on your channel. I
You
really
bet.
appreciate
Now
it.
we're gonna go back and work on our van build.
Yeah. Time to get back to work.
I'm gonna go back and see if I could go biking today. I think
Nice.
there's enough daylight left maybe for a short ride.
Yeah, I think
All
so.
right.
And it cleared up. All right, take care, Patrick. That was a cool van.
I had no idea that when I first saw that van, that was an Airstream. I had no idea Airstream made something like that, but
Conversions,
that
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of Mad Max kind of pieced together.
That's like I mean, it would be tough for you and I to live in it because it's kind of cramped inside for full time, but
Oh, it's perfect for him though.
or for part time.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if I was like Patrick needs to take a month or two off and take that thing to South America. That's what it was made for.
Definitely.
Can I borrow it? I'll take it to South America. Let you know how it goes.
We'll film it for you. Anyway, thanks again for the tour.
Camp oven pizza.
Yeah, we're having some pizza at the shop tonight. We'll get back to this build tomorrow. We're gonna finish up these door panels, and I don't know where that's gonna lead. I don't know what the plan is for the week, really.
I'm thinking we have some more panels to make, but soon we'll be running wires.
Yes.
A lot of wires to run. We'll be doing that soon. So.
All right, that may happen this week. Yeah, I don't know. You'll just have to wait and find out. Carry on.